So while Auntie Beauty and Auntie Calabash was in the shrine, in the highest shrine of Odua, as they summoned them to go and verify and to come and prove that their mother and child, the children belongs to Kabiesi and also belong to them, you know. So they said before then, because we heard that Kabiesi allegedly spoiled the whole thing, he messed everything up. Well, I gave the full details of the how he came to the shrine and messed up the whole thing in my channel. If you go through my channel, you are going to see it. Then before they invited Kabiesi, or before Kabiesi heard it rather, because according to what we heard, according to the other video, which I will not give the full details here, they said Kabiesi spokesman was the one who dragged these women to the shrine. So before Kabiesi came, they already did some verifications. They already did some vocal verification, my people, of which they said they used the cloud to know what is really happening, as they keep mentioning the names of every of Kabiesi's wife with children. My people, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Live Gist Plus. I am here again with another hot and spicy news from the palace of Kabiesi. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please you have to do so, and also press the notification bell so that anytime we have news, as it hot, it go the land of the mouth. You go even first us hear the news. Then to my returning subscribers, I thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Now, the rumor we are hearing right now is that Kabiesi spoiled the whole thing as they went there to go and take oath. Before Kabiesi arrived, they said they called the names, that if a priest said okay, he was going to check something, he was going to start mentioning the names of all the wives who have kids for Kabiesi, both the ex-wife and the present wife. That they want to check something. So before the shrine of Odua, they mentioned they first started with Adeola's mom. They mentioned it, did all the incantation that they would do, and everything was positive. Everything was okay. The sky was bright. Everything was fine. They wanted to do this to prove to these women that there's something fishy about their children, of which they need to really expose. If not that Kabiesi have accepted these children like that, they really need to expose it. Then when they called Ademiwawa's mom, they also called, did some incantation, looked on the sky, said some things, and wow, everything was fine. There's no reaction. The sky was still blue and white. Everything set. Then they now called Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. Well, they said the sky became brighter. The sky, they looked at that sky directly opposite them. It became brighter, and it was as if there was a little moonlight there. Yes, to brighten up the sky more, to beautify the sky. So that means that today is a special child, is a child of grace, you know. So after mentioning that one, they already knew. They don't even need any tests to confirm. They don't even need too much. Then when it goes to Auntie Calabash and Auntie Beauty, they mentioned Auntie Calabash's name, mentioned the name of her son. They said immediately the thunder, like mark of thunder, black lines of thunder came up above the sky. Everybody got surprised. Even Kabiesi's spokesman was there, but Kabiesi was not there, because as at that time he has not come. And I wish he had come earlier to witness this. I guess he wouldn't have stopped the Odua for the Ifa priest from exposing these women, from letting these women prove what they have to prove. So they saw a dark line of thunder that was there, blowing. In fact, that they've never seen this type before. They now said, okay. They said set her aside. Everybody was watching. The elders who went with them, the spokesman was watching. Then they now mentioned Auntie Beauty's children and the names. They said the sky was not that bright. but it was still smiling. It was smiling. So, meaning, they said it means that since Kabiyesi have accepted them, that there's nothing they would do about it. Now, but that sky was not as bright as Tadenikawa's own. It still shows that this thing is questionable. Something is questionable here. So, when they saw all these things, they still went back to repeat the same process with Aunty Calabash and still found out the same thing, my people. So, this is to show that as they were explaining to the elders, the priests were explaining, they said the elders could not believe their eyes. From that time they saw this thing, they were shouting till they reached their house. They were shouting, oh, how can this be? Till they reached their house. You see? So, nothing is really hidden. It's so unfortunate that Kabiyesi came and scattered the whole thing. He would have just waited to see this by himself, because the way the man is only when you look direct up at the sky that you will see it. So they said the Ifa priest repeated this process over and over and over again to be sure, but yet it was still showing the same thing. It was still showing the same dark cloud, dark thunder lines for Aunty Calabash. Everybody should know what it means. If all this information is true, if you see a thunder lines dark, you should know what it means. Why other ones are bright. Aunty Beauty's own and Aunty Calabash's were the darkest. So what does it tell? Is there something they are not telling us that they still need to tell us? Is there something fishy about the whole stuff that they did not want to let us know? Well, we are here looking. We know what Aunty Calabash, how she's going to deny this. So they really need to find out what transpired. They really need to know why the dark lines of thunder. They really need to find out why their sky is not as bright as Tadenikawa's own, Ademiwawa's own, and Adeola's own. My people, a lot of things are happening in this life. See Kabiyesi now walking up and down. I don't know what they did to him, how they manipulated him. Well, I'm just hoping that all this information ain't true, because if they are true, oh, Kabiyesi is finished and there's no way two ways about it. But since Kabiyesi has refused to say anything, has refused to utter a word, even when this highest Odua shrine has offered to help him, but he kept dulling. He didn't want to say anything. He doesn't want to say, okay, these women are going or they're staying, because we heard, according to the video we made, if you check through my channel, you will see it, where they were asking him, you have to be the one to decide. He never uttered the word. Maybe he's not ready to do away with these women. We also hear from Aunty Beauty, because we have a lot of work to do on this. My people, drop your comments on the comment section. Do not forget to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget that all these are alleged information. Stay on the line. I'll bring you more updates. Thank you.